Welcome to this week's Quick Charge. In exactly a month from today, we will all transition into a new year, a new season, and even a new journey. Every successful transition requires that we turn the page, figuratively speaking. When Israel left Egypt, they had to turn the page. God told them in Exodus 12:2, "From now on, this month will be the first and the most important of the entire year." Or, mark this month as the first month of all months for you, the first month of your year. It was a new beginning for them. In Deuteronomy 11:10, God said, "The land which you are entering to possess is not like the land from which you have come." God had more for them. He had new things that they had never experienced or known previously. So to successfully get from there to what was next and what was ahead, it meant they would have to turn the page. One way we can turn the page is when we choose to celebrate what we have been mourning. We can mourn loss emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. We can mourn disappointment and regret and hurt, mistreatment, injustice, unfairness, unmet expectation, a broken relationship, a personal defeat, or some failure. But whenever I mourn something beyond the time, I get stuck on that page of my life. One of the things we notice in the Bible is that when people mourn, they don't move. They don't journey while they're mourning. The children of Israel mourned the death of Aaron, their high priest. In Numbers chapter 20, verse 29, the Bible says the whole congregation, getting the news that Aaron had died, went into 30 days of mourning for him. They remained where they were for 30 days, without journeying, without progressing, without moving forward. When Jacob died in Egypt, Joseph and his brothers mourned in one place. In Genesis chapter 50, verse 10, the Bible says they observed a solemn, deeply sorrowful period of mourning, and Joseph grieved 7 days for his father. When Rizpah's 2 sons were killed during the days of King David, she mourned on the very rock where they were slain. In 2 Samuel 21:10, the Bible says she took sackcloth and spread it out for herself on the rock from the beginning of the harvest in the spring until the autumn rain fell on them. She remained in the place of mourning for months. Extended mourning ties me. It binds me to whatever I'm mourning. As long as I mourn it, I'm stuck to it and I cannot move on. David said in Psalm 30, verse 11, "You changed my mourning into dancing, and you took off my funeral clothes and you dressed me up in joy." Or, "You did it. You turned my deepest pains into joyful dancing." God asked Samuel after the death of Saul, "How long are you going to mourn over that?" Well, no matter what that is, God says, let go of the mourning and celebrate it. Dance on it. Demonstrate your victory by rejoicing over it. Let it go and thank God for it. Declare, this is working for me and not against me. This past year might have been filled with a variety of things to mourn, but celebrating them now allows me to turn the page. Join me next week for another Quick Charge. God bless.